What's up everyone, it's Mr. Fantastic here, and we all have this question in our minds right now. Will the Note series continue, and will there be a Note 22? So in this video we're gonna talk about exactly that, so without any further ado, let's jump right in. The legendary Galaxy Note lineup started in 2011 and it was loved for having a big size, excellent performance, and most of all because of its legendary S Pen. But some leaks suggest that it won't be continued from now on and it's the end of it, but they don't really tell a reason for that, which really makes me doubt those leaks. And to be honest, it doesn't make much sense to cancel such a successful series that has such a massive fan base, and there isn't anything wrong with that series, and I find it really hard to believe, and frankly speaking, I don't really buy those leaks. We know that this year the Note 21 didn't happen because of the global chip shortage, and because of it, Samsung gave us S Pen support on the S series and the Z Fold 3 for the first time, which was a risk, and Samsung's strategy somewhat worked with the Z series at least. Their sales were even better than the S21 series and the Note 20 series, but the sales of the Z series mostly consisted of the Z Flip 3 sales, which doesn't even have the S Pen support. Not to mention that the Note users don't seem to be inclined towards buying either of them since neither satisfies their needs. Also, Samsung Korea was calling the Galaxy Z Fold 3 the Note Z for some reason in their official unboxing of it, but it was taken down later for some reason, which raises so many concerns, but it doesn't change the fact that it is still not as good as a traditional flagship phone. It is still fragile, it doesn't have that big of a battery, it doesn't have dust resistance, its cameras don't compete with the top tier flagship phones, and it doesn't even have a place to store the S Pen. And you have to buy an S Pen as well as a case for it separately. Not to mention that the S Pen you buy, it's not as compact and doesn't have as many features like the one with the Note series, and the case Samsung gives to store it is incredibly flimsy and unreliable. So there is absolutely no reason to end the Note series unless Samsung is planning something really huge for the Note series. You guys might remember the Oppo's rollable phone that they announced at the start of this year. Samsung recently filed a patent for it too, and they're making a phone like it too, and reports suggest that it might come next year. So what if Samsung evolves the Note series into a crazy rollable series that acts like a normal phone and you can expand its size too, and of course also give it S Pen support, which makes the most sense. But then again, the display will still mostly be plastic and will be exposed all the time and will be susceptible to a lot of damage, which is definitely not what Note users want. And if you ask me, then I would say that Samsung probably would give us a Note 22 next year. It might be just a single Aura model with no cheaper model, and it will have the specs similar to the Galaxy S22 Ultra. I also made a couple of videos on it, make sure you check them out. I'll link them both in the description down below and here in the iCard. So it's incredibly confusing. I really hope that Samsung doesn't kill the Note series since it has a massive fan base and it will be a huge disappointment otherwise. In the end, I would say that we're gonna have to wait a few months to get the official confirmation whether the Note series is coming or not. We currently have no solid leak that suggests that it's gone, nor do we have a leak that tells it'll come, so only time will tell. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, drop a like on this video, and if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe with that bell icon if you want to see more of this stuff. I bring regular videos just like this one. I'll see you guys next time, and up until then, be fantastic.